One way we honor our military veterans is with our VA Conquest Mortgage Program. With interest rates in the 2s on VA purchases in IRRRLs. Ask us about VA Conquest today.
Hello, I am Jason Bates, owner of Electrum Financial, where a mortgage is not just a flip of the coin. So if you're looking to purchase or need to refinance in the state of Arizona, certainly would love the opportunity to earn your business, so please reach out. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell. If you're watching this on Roku or on Amazon Fire, please write or hit that 5-star review. Tell your friends and family who may be looking to purchase or refinance, love to earn their business as well. Okay, I want to jump right into this. We all know the real estate market is very hot, right? You've heard that everywhere. If you're watching any kind of real estate videos at all, everybody is saying it. Duh, it's hot. No question about it. So what is this leading to? Well, I'm seeing a lot more first-time home buyers looking for that good deal, right? The lower price, the entry-level home. And it's very difficult to find here in the state of Arizona, or at least in the Phoenix area anyway. And I'm sure it's probably difficult in your area as well. So people are looking for these lower price homes, which lends the kind of direction toward condos and townhomes as entry-level homes. And now in Phoenix isn't really a condo heavy metropolitan area, not like Miami or some other places, maybe Boston, New York, whatever. Those places, very condo driven. Here in Phoenix, it's kind of a sprawling city. It's kind of a spread out city. So condos aren't really the norm. So people get caught off guard when it comes to condo shopping, especially when you're looking for a specific type of financing, because not all condos are created equally. And so all condominium complexes aren't approved to be financed for the type of financing you may need in order to purchase the home. So I want to give you some examples here of this because this did come across my desk this week, and I thought this was super important, especially for your first-time home buyers out there, because listing agents are very, very lazy, and I don't take their word for it. Now, what the type of property it is or type of financing you can get. And what I mean by that is that you will get an MLS listing. Your real estate agent may hand you MLS listing. And on that listing, it'll say on there the type of financing that property qualifies for or that you can get in order to obtain that property. And it'll say conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, cash, of course, any type of loan or any type of financing you may be looking for. The listing agent puts on the MLS listing to let all of the buyer's agents, the agents that are representing you, let them know that, hey, if your buyer is seeking this type of financing or needs this type of financing, this property is eligible for that type of financing. But they don't always tell the entire story because they're lazy. And so I want to bring up some examples here, or bring up, I should say, an example here for you. So let me bring this up here and show you what I mean by this. So if you're searching on the internet, as most people do, where they start their home searches, you may be going to Redfin, Zillow. I'm not pointing out any of these online real estate companies or real estate MLS listing companies, but I just came across this one right here because this is the actual property that came across my desk this week. And so when you look at Redfin here, and I'll zoom in here for us so you can take a look. It says 7040 West Olive Avenue, number 40. Now, when you look at this property, and I'll scroll down here, when you look at the property here, it looks like a little patio home or a little, maybe a townhome, but it doesn't look like what it actually is. And so if you scroll down further down here and you go to the property type, it says patio home here. But you have to look very carefully in order to pick out that this is not a patio home. And this is where it gets really, really tricky here, and you can really get yourself into a pickle here. So let me zoom in here just again here. And if you look right here, it says Olive Square Condominiums. Well, how can it be a condominium and a patio home? Those are two different things in HUD's eyes and in Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac's eyes. So stark contrast here. So you may ask yourself, well, I'm going to go to my agent and ask them, what is it, right? That's a good start, and you should be doing that, but you're also your lender. A good lender is going to help you research this. And I'm going to give you some some tips here on how you can research it too, so you can fact check your realtor and the listing agent for that matter. So let me get back in here and pull it up here and go over to maricopa.gov. Now, maricopa.gov is obviously a website for Maricopa County, but every county in the state of Arizona has their county assessor's website that you can go to, and you can look up. It's public information. You can look up the property that you're looking to purchase. And I would encourage you to do this on every single property, or any property that may be in question. I would encourage you to look it up and see what it is. Don't take the listing agent's word for it, because they get lazy. And dirty little secret here, when listing agents are putting these properties on the MLS, they want to attract as many buyers as they possibly can. So therefore, they're going to put on their conventional VA, FHA, USDA, all types of financing, because they want to attract every single buyer. And if you're not represented by a realtor, especially a good realtor, you may think that you qualify, or the type of financing you're getting may qualify to purchase that home, when in fact it won't. But the listing agent now has your contact information and will solicit you to go buy a different property. So it's a little bit of a trick, a little bit of a marketing strategy that some agents use. They're not representing their listing in an ethical way, in my opinion. So, but you go to maricopa.gov, and as you can see here, I put in the property here. And if you scroll down here, oh, it says property type, condo. But I want to take it just a step further. So let's click on the APN number here. And when we click on the APN number, it's going to actually bring up, and that's the parcel number, by the way. You can then come here and you can actually look at the deed of trust. Now, again, down here in the description, it says Olive Square Condominium, Phase 1. Now, this is the legal description of the property. And a little tidbit here for those of you who are looking at condos or looking at townhomes. If it says the word condo in the legal description, obviously it's a condo. But the other key word that you want to look for is horizontal regime. If it says horizontal regime, that's also a condo. I don't care what the property looks like, it's a condo. Condos are treated very differently than single family homes, and this is super important. Townhomes, on the flip side, townhomes are considered single family homes. Townhomes are deeded property. You own the land above it, or the air above it, I should say, and the land below it. It's a deeded parcel. Condo, you don't. You own the four walls, and then it's community property amongst the rest of the building, if you will, or the complex. And that is, in HUD's eyes and in Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac's eyes, that's just one step above an apartment, where you have a community that is vested in the success of the property and the upkeep and the maintenance and all that kind of stuff. So townhomes are treated like single family. They are attached PUDs, planned unit developments, but that is considered a single family residency. So big difference between those two. And the financing and the adjustments for each are slightly different. Okay, so when you look at this legal description here, you can see that it says condominiums, Phase 1. But you can also, if you don't have that, you can also look at the deed of trust here. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of taking you through a couple things here, but on the warranty deed, and I didn't zoom in here, but if we look at the legal description, it also says Olive Square Condominiums Phase 1. I know it's kind of hard to read there. My apologies about that, but you do have condominiums, right? The word condominium right there. So it will tell you that is a condo. I don't care what it looks like. It is a condo. Now, if it is a condo, it doesn't mean you can't get financing. It just means there's an extra step. And so I want to bring up the next thing here, which is you have to go then to HUD's website to see if the condominium complex is HUD approved, especially if you're looking to use FHA financing to purchase the property. So let me zoom in on this here. Now, this is just HUD.gov, and you can do a Google search of HUD.gov approved condos. That'll pull up. And then if you click on the state here, Arizona, you can do, I think Olive, I think I already looked this up. Olive Square Condominiums is what I looked up. And then I hit send here. And then it'll tell you here, and I'm going to back out here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this here or not, but it's a little hard to see. I do apologize, but it does say expired right here. And maybe I can do this right here. There you go. No, there you go. you can see it says status. It was approved, but now it is expired. And so that is a big problem for that condominium. That means if you're looking for FHA financing, you cannot buy that property. HUD will not insure that property or securitize. It won't be able to be securitized on the secondary market. No lender is going to allow you to get financing on FHA for that. So these are some things that you really need to take a look at if you're looking at purchasing a condo in the state of Arizona. Don't believe the listing agent and everything they put on the listing as factual. Don't trust that. Do your due diligence. Get a good lender like myself. This person ended up not buying this property. She was looking for FHA financing, and had she gotten into it and then gotten down the road and a lender didn't look at it and we get the appraisal back and it says condo instead of patio home, now her earnest money is in jeopardy. So this can cost you thousands of dollars, not to mention time, which is a finite resource, right? So we don't want to waste time. We want to get in with the market being as hot as it is. You want to do due diligence as best you can up front. Have your realtor do best case scenario as well, as to what they can do to make sure that your financing is eligible. One thing that they can do, and I'll just leave it on this note right here, is that they can actually call the prior closings in that condominium complex to see what type of financing was obtained in order for their buyer to purchase the home. And if it ends up being conventional or cash or something like that, that ends up telling you that the property may not be HUD approved. Not a foregone conclusion that it's not HUD approved, but it's a good indicator. The last closing, if it happened last month, and it closed on conventional, good chance is that is not HUD approved. So listing agents or buyer's agents, you can actually do some due diligence on your part before you even show the property to your client. I know it's a little tough because it's Zillow and Redfin and people are looking online and stuff like that, and they're calling you and saying, hey, look, I got a property, let's go see it. So I know it's a little tough, but if you are doing some pre-showings or going out and visiting the property before you actually show your client, there is some due diligence you can do as an agent to set your buyer up for success. So I hope this helps you guys immensely. Don't get caught into a contract or into a property that you cannot get financing on. Super important. Will save you lots of money. So until next time, everyone, happy house hunting, and I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.